This is my yogurt manufacturing control application that I simulate and tested in C300 controller in the Honeywell lab. In the first there is my run process is there, and this is add milk. So in the first step I need to add milk and give temperature and pressure, and this timer will run for 10 seconds. And these are my sensors: temperature sensor, and this is pressure sensor. These measure the temperature from the physical process or from outside, and this is also get the reading of the pressure and give it to the system. So, and I have another sensor, temperature sensor here to for the I set it at the critical temperature, so that my given temperature should not be greater than this temperature, because this temperature is the maximum temperature, and if my given temperature is greater than my set temperature, critical temperature, then the system will behave abnormal behavior. So, and same thing is here for the pressure, that if I have I given here high pressure, then it will hamper the system. So this is also, I also have a pressure checker, so that it check that if it is lower than this. And here in this step I need to add some temperature in the next step, and I need to and also here I also check that if adding the more temperature, it is it is less than this critical temperature. And I also and in this step, in the second step, when I am adding the temperature, I need to add fruit. This is Swiss style yogurt application, so I need to the main ingredients here is milk and fruit. So here in the second step I need to add fruit here, and in the third step I just need to run the mixer here. After running the mixer, I get the final collections is here. This is outtake pump. So after all the final step is here, and my emergency condition and my emergency thing is there. Here is my emergency unit. So when anything happens, suppose there is my emergency unit. The emergency unit, if some abnormal thing happens here, so it will the emergency unit just immediately will run emergency flash for 5 seconds, and it also informs the run process to set off. It stop the run process. Here what the emergency conditions here, the alarm condition is there. If any condition is happen, if temperature is greater than my set temperature, then the emergency will happen. The emergency unit will notify this. And or if temperature is very high than our set temperature, then emergency will happen. These two alarming condition, if any one is true, then this goes to emergency unit, and emergency unit take immediate action for this. So again, I just here I just say that this is my run process, and this is my run process, and this is my inputs, and this is the sensors I have. They are temperature sensor, pressure sensor, and this is my input also, and this is the output I have. So now I run it to I loaded it to the monitoring site, and I will run it and show how it runs. Okay, this is the I need to set all of the things. Here my system is running. You can see that my system is running. Here I have set there the my temperature, critical temperature is 101, and my given temperature is 75, so it is working fine, and there is no emergency condition is here. And so there is no emergency condition is here, so that the run process is on. If something happens there, I mean some temperature is high, or pressure is high, then the critical temperature pressure, then it will be off, and set the run process off. So now this is step, first step. After adding meal, this timer is run for 5 seconds, and after that okay, after that this will run, this timer. Okay, and finally this timer will run. Okay, so that's how the my control application is working. And in the for the future work, I need to think about more vulnerabilities of the system, of my control process, and I need to add some more features in it to control to securely control it, and to I need to think about more safety issues of it. Thank you so much.